Vicky secret. You want my truth, I bet you do, so you can go and share that. Feeling rage, playing games, tell me, can you handle it? Oh, it's your girl, Miss Behavior, Miss Whatever It Takes, Willow B. You know me, you know what I do. Today's another episode of Fresh Friday. And for my freshness today is, my Virginia State apparel, that 1882 orange and blue. It's Founders Day, so I had to do a little quick joint for that. But so let's get right into it. Today's episode's topic is I got the power. Here's the thing. I noticed one thing about myself. I get all these little projects. I told you that I was a multi-passionate entrepreneur. Shout out to Marie Forleo. But I'm a multi-passionate entrepreneur, so I have a lot of gifts, a lot of talents, and things like that. One thing I noticed, though, was sometimes I get so caught up in thought that I get stuck. But the way to get unstuck is to remember that you have the power. So here's a short story. I spend a lot of time writing music, especially in the summertime. My last project, Lesson Learned, was about 15 songs. I'll be honest, it's some of the best music I've done in a while. And quality-wise, I feel like as an artist, I can always do more and be more and give more. And I can remember one day just kind of being stuck and sad about it, like, ugh, I ain't got it done. I don't know why I can't get it done. I think I needed like 5 songs edited or something like that. And I just felt like powerless and hopeless. And then it dawned on me like, yo, you got everything in you to get this done. What you tripping on? You can do this. The problem was I got comfortable. I got comfortable finishing 10 and was like thinking, I can only do 2 more and we'd be done. But 15 was the goal for the project. People in general do that. You get comfortable and forget that you have the power to change your situation. Prime example. I had worked as a teacher for 4 years, but prior to that, I was working at this fitness center. Don't get me wrong, one of the best jobs I've had, especially the people that I met, the experiences that I've had, just knowledge that I've gained. But there was a point where I was completely exhausted and burnt out, and I began to feel hopeless, like, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how I'm gonna turn this around. And at that moment, I just had to take back my power. I had to take my power and realize, like, yo, you can get this done. You can accomplish whatever you want to, but you got to make up your mind. And that's when I decided to work on my teacher license. Most people don't know, but I graduated in Maryland. So in Maryland, you're either a physical education teacher or a health teacher. So it's not both like how it is in Virginia. And I made it in my mind, like, yo, like, I can change my circumstances. I don't have to work weekends and nights and all of that if I don't want to. I have the power to change that. I have the power to make a difference in my own life. So there it went. I started just working hard, looking behind the scenes, see what I needed to do. Well, I waited too long to get my initial license, so I had to take like 2 more tests to get my Maryland license. Boom, I think I got that December 2016? No, 15? December 2015. Yeah, because it's a 5-year license. December 2015, I got that. So I'm thinking, man, well, in Virginia, you can be granted reciprocity if you come with a license. I'm like, yo, bet, we definitely about to do this. So I came to Virginia, and I needed to take 2 more tests, the health and PE and then the VCLA. Passed those tests, flying colors, applied for my license, and they granted me a provisional, which basically means you have everything but 6 credits to have a full license in Virginia. And it was tough, to say the least, because, I'm taking summer class. I like to enjoy my summer, but for 2 summers in a row, I'm taking a class to make sure I'm on top of my license. When I tell you, receiving my license in the mail was nothing but love, you have no idea. I went from feeling hopeless to feeling encouraged. Like I said, I worked at a fitness center. You talking about you working holidays, half days, nights, weekends, overnights, whatever you got to do to pay your bills. I'm trying to get to a place where at the time that I don't have to work that hard no more, that I can actually use my degree in a way that's beneficial for me, that I'm not burning myself out trying to work so many different titles. So I say that to you. Sometimes we feel comfortable in the chaos because we're used to it, right? You have the power to change that. Say it with me. I got the power. You have the power to change this. But one, you got to realize you have the power. 2, you gotta realize how to use your power. 3, go use your power. I got it. How to use it, go use it. I got it. How to use it, go use it. I got it. It's within me. I have the ability to do it. How to use it. What ways in which can I use my power to bring me out of this slump? Then go use it. Those are 3. Like, life is simple, but sometimes as humans we make it so difficult because we feel like things are hopeless and they not. So remember, you got the power. Go do it. You can change your life. You can change your circumstance, but you got to be willing to change. If you comfortable, stay comfortable. Stay comfortable. Because apparently your comfort got you the luxuries of life, the life that you wanted. That ain't true. I've never met a person who had to do something comfortable all the time. Most people that I met, like the most phenomenal people, they did things that made them absolutely uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. Like, I'll tell you a quick story. I was listening to Oprah Winfrey, and she was talking about the time when The Color Purple was being produced, right? She had applied for a role, but she had gotten so sad that she went like to a fat camp. And while she was there, she got the call for the role of Miss Sophia. And again, I'm missing some details, and forgive me for paraphrasing, but she had everything in her to do that role. But because she went through a spell of hopelessness, she didn't think that she was worthy of doing that. That's why she went to the camp, because she was overweight. And I'm telling you that because look what Oprah has done. And she's not just the only one. Look at all the people. Look what Ellen has done. Her whole career was ruined in the 90s because she came out as homosexual. But on her show, she makes sure she gives back to everybody, regardless of race, gender, sexual preference, all that. Also think about like the little people. Like I'm watching so many young entrepreneurs pop up with things to help other people. And I'm like, yo, you're so young. But I realized one thing, they didn't get to that point until they learned to help themselves. And that's why I say you got the power. Discover your power. Know what your power is. Say, I got the power because everything is within you. Know your power. Understand it. Like, my power is this, and it has the ability to do that. Then go use it. Recognize your power. Understand your power. Go use that thing. You have the power to change the world. Go do it. And don't be ashamed of who you are. If you are a creative genius but no one understands your creativity, trust me, I feel you. You think it's easy being a musician, a writer, a poet, a clothing designer. Like, I designed this shirt that I got on, Resource Matters. We were protesting, so. But I'm just saying, like, everything we do starts with a thought. And like Henry Ford said, whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. So remember, I got the power. Say it with me. I got the power. Well, it's your girl, Misbehavior, Miss Coach, Willow Bean. I'm out. Y'all have a blessed weekend. Do what you do, but be safe. And remember, don't do anything that I wouldn't do. And if you decide to do it, just don't get caught. All right, y'all, I'm out.